Hello everyone and welcome back to Bitcoin Tips. So today we're going to be talking about some of the best and highest paying crypto auto faucets that you can use to build your cryptocurrency holdings passively and for free here in 2025. So if all of that sounds interesting to you, I do want to make sure to ask you to stick around through the entire video so that you don't miss out on any of the great tips and tricks that I have to help you earn more and keep more cryptocurrency in your wallets as we prepare for the 2025 bull market. And if you're looking to support the channel and these videos, make sure to hit the like and subscribe. We also do have channel memberships if you're interested in supporting further, which is greatly appreciated if you do decide to support in that area. So, before we dive into the video, I do like to start off here on CoinMarketCap, just taking a quick look at what's going on in the markets as a point of reference if you happen to be watching this in the future. So if you aren't interested in this portion, feel free to skip ahead 1 to 2 minutes and we'll be getting into the first auto faucet then. But overall, as you can see, crypto's up very slightly, almost 0.5% today. Total market cap of 3.33 trillion. Trending coins are, some of the top 10 coins here. Of course, you got like Prom and Peanut Coin here. Those are definitely a little bit further down on the list, but nice to see, of course, Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Cardano. And then, of course, scrolling down, we are still seeing a lot of red on the 7-day chart. But I think as we continue into 2025, a little further into January, we will start to see some of these values switch over to being green. Of course, XRP is up almost, well, I guess just over 6% on the week, which is kind of the outlier when looking at the weekly charts here. So even though crypto is down a little bit, that actually works out in our favor for using crypto faucets, whether they're traditional faucets or, like we're talking about today, auto faucets. And the reason for that being, when you claim cryptocurrency from faucets, the faucet usually pays out based off a dollar or fiat currency amount. So for the sake of conversation, we'll say that a faucet pays out $1 worth of Bitcoin every time you claim. If Bitcoin is worth $1 at the time you claim, you earn 1 Bitcoin. If the timer runs out, you get to claim again, and by that time Bitcoin has now $2, you're still going to get $1 worth of Bitcoin, but instead it's only going to be half a Bitcoin instead of 1. So to grow your crypto holdings even faster, you actually want prices to be a little bit lower and then have prices go up in the future. So hopefully that all makes sense. If not, feel free to leave a comment down below. I'm always happy to make a more dedicated video on how faucets work beyond just looking at some of the best ones. But with that being said, let's dive into the first site here, which is Faucet. Now, as we are talking about auto faucets, I'm going to do a quick overview of kind of what an auto faucet is and how it's different from a regular faucet. And this applies more or less to all of the sites we talk about today. So here on Faucet, basically what you're doing is you're actually collecting what are called auto claim points. Now these will change names between sites. It's, maybe it's auto claim points. I think on one of the sites it's faucet claim tokens. One of them it's called Dutchy tokens, things like that. But basically they're all the same thing. Now, instead of coming on the site once an hour, once a day, whatever it might be, like a traditional faucet, you collect these points and then you start the faucet, and basically it claims as if it was a bot using your balance of auto claim points to pay for those auto claims. So here on Faucet, as you can see, there's up to 12 different cryptos that you can actually get paid out in at any given time. So that is one of the biggest differences when it comes to auto faucets compared to traditional ones. You can actually claim several different cryptos. Now, I will say that this site, Faucet, one of the best ones out there, but it does have one of the smallest selections. So while there are a lot of great coins, there are other sites which we'll talk about that have a better selection. But you can claim anywhere from 1 all the way up to 12 of these every time the auto faucet runs. Now, of course, the more coins you claim, the more points you will use, but you'll earn more crypto faster in various different types of crypto versus just Bitcoin or just Dogecoin or whatever coin you might be claiming. Now, you're probably wondering, how do you get these auto claim points? This is where it gets really interesting and where I think you can actually leverage the mechanics and kind of principle of these auto faucets to make claiming cryptocurrency as passive as possible. With the strategies that I'm going to talk about today, I can personally say that you can expect to spend maybe 10 minutes per month maintaining this and keeping it running while you get paid 24/7 using these sites. Now, to cover all of the different topics here for the site, they do have short links, which is essentially going to different links, and you get paid in the auto claim points. Now, I personally do not recommend this option. I like to mention it because it is here, but the reason I don't like this is because it takes you off of the site to an I'll say unverified link. They do some sort of verification, but you never do know which links you're going to go to. Some of them may have pop-ups, things like that, so I personally generally stay away from these. They also have surveys, which again, I personally don't really like the surveys as they don't really give me a lot of rewards. I often run into issues with them, but I do know that a lot of people have a lot of really good luck with them, and surveys are one of the most popular ways to earn cryptocurrency from faucets. Then, of course, just they do have a regular typical faucet where you come on every 30 minutes. You get to claim a certain amount of auto points. Pretty simple, but not very passive. They have, we'll start from this side here, pay to click, which again, similar to short links, you are going to other people's websites. Again, these can be good, but they do take you off of this site, so always be careful. I personally don't use those a lot. They do also have tasks, which again, this could be downloading apps, watching videos, things like that. Again, personally, I don't really like those all that much. It's a lot of work, and while the rewards may be high, I'm trying to make this as passive as possible. Now, that brings us to offer walls. Now, they do have a ton of different offer walls here. I personally don't know a ton about all of these, but the one that I want to focus on is the videos section. There's two options here, Pixel Point TV and Loot TV. Now you can actually use both of these at the same time, and essentially what it is it's another website similar to YouTube that you sign up for and basically you watch videos and they give you points based off however many videos you watch. So what I usually do is I'll set up the account on these sites, you link it to the faucet here, and then you just set those videos up and kind of forget about it. You can turn off the monitor. If it's an older laptop, you can close the screen, and this is a great use for some of those older computers that you may have sitting at home. Another nice thing about this is it doesn't really require a computer. If all you have is a laptop or a tablet, or I'm sorry, I guess I meant a phone or a tablet, you could use this strategy. Set that up, let it run, and then all you have to do, part of that 10 minutes per month that I mentioned, go onto the site and convert it over to the points here on the faucet, those autoclaim points. So it's really that simple. Once you start getting some autoclaim points, all you have to do is hit start auto faucet, and as you can see with my 37,000 points, this will run claiming Dogecoin, Litecoin, and Digibyte every 1 minute for the next 2 days and 20 hours and 54 minutes without me having to do anything. So it's really that simple. Now, one other thing I want to mention here about Faucet before moving to the next site, they do also have a really awesome leveling system, which as you use the site, you gain what is called activity points. Basically, it's the same thing as experience from video games, things like that. And as you get more of those points, you level up. Each level gives you a little bit more of a bonus multiplier for crypto and a reward in autoclaim points. So this is something you don't even have to sign up for. If you're using the site, you'll automatically start to level up over time, and it's just a nice little add-on to everything else here on the site. Now, jumping to the next site here, we're taking a look at autofaucet.org. Now, again, this is another auto faucet. It's going to be very similar. I'm going to kind of gloss over some of the similar things that we just talked about with Faucet, but you're going to basically be claiming what are called faucet claim tokens. So if we jump over here to the earn section, and I'll zoom in just a little bit to ensure that you can see. But they have offer walls, which again, I'm going to recommend the same strategy. Loot TV, Hideout TV, Pixel Point TV, all of those similar sites. They do have surveys, short links, a faucet, and then they have a few other ones that I'll talk about here, one of them being mining, where you can actually use here in the browser your computing power to mine. They have a GUI miner, which you can download and run. They do have a command line miner, which you can kind of set up and run, and then they have a website plugin. Now, if you're not familiar with crypto mining, this is definitely for more advanced users. This will slow your computer down. It will heat up your computer. You are actually mining cryptocurrency, and they will be paying you in the autoclaim tokens. So if you're not familiar with mining, I'd recommend staying away from this. But if you know what you're doing and you can confirm that your computer's got proper cooling and power delivery, you can get mining and get paid out in autoclaim tokens here. Then they also have a mission section, which is similar to the leveling up system that we just talked about on Faucet. But as you use the site, different earning strategies, you complete 5 offers, you gather, 100,000 tokens, things like that. You'll get little bonuses here and there. So you can see, 5% of the offers that you complete, you'll get a bonus. Gather 100,000 tokens, you then get a 2.5% bonus here for 2,500 coins. So it's a nice little thing that, hey, if you're already using the site, it's just going to get added on top of what you're already getting. So in terms of that, that's really the main differences here from the site. Now, the other thing that I do want to mention here is if we switch over to the cash out section here, you can see that they actually have a much larger selection of cryptocurrencies. I'll scroll down showing 9 of them at a time here and then leaving it paused so you can kind of see what coins there are, but this does have a much larger selection of cryptos that you can claim, ranging from more traditional cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, to some of the meme coins like Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, and I think they do have some others mixed in here as well. So if you're looking to get some additional cryptocurrencies that aren't traditionally offered on Faucets, this could be a great option for you. And if I forgot to mention it, the links to all of the sites we're talking about, Faucet, autofaucet.org, and the final auto faucet, which we'll talk about in just a second, are down in the description below, which I do recommend that you check out and sign up. I've been using all of these sites personally for at least, I'd say, 5 years, if not longer. They've all paid out tons of crypto for me and many other people as well. And of course, it's all free to get started. All right, let's take a quick look at the final faucet here. Now, of course, this one is actually called Final Autoclaim, so kind of funny there that it is the third one that I had on the list. But here, just for, kind of covering all of the bases here, the autoclaim points are called Duchy here on this site. They do also have a leveling system, as did Auto Faucet as well. I think I forgot to mention their leveling system, but as you do things here on the site, you earn experience points. As you level up, you earn extra Duchy and a current bonus. So as you can see here, my level bonus right now is 13.8, being level 277, or I guess 276. That's progress too. So overall, how do you earn the Duchy? Again, they've got fairly similar to the other ones, offer walls, which of course, my personal favorite is those TV sites, Loot TV, Pixel Point TV, things like that. They do also have micro tasks, pay to click, surf ads, short links, and then they have both a CPU and GUI miner, which again, similar to autofaucet.org. If you're not comfortable mining or familiar with it, I'd stay away from these, but they do have them there as well. They do have some different things like social jobs, games, and then of course the regular faucets mixed in here as well. So there are a ton of ways to earn here on the site. Pay to click wall is actually a really good example, but again, I don't personally like doing these just because you never know where you're going to end up in terms of clicking on these links. So I always recommend, please be careful, make sure you have antivirus and preferably ad blockers, because a lot of these do unfortunately have pop-up ads. Now, once you claim those, Dutchy points here, what coins can you get paid out in? Now, I'll leave the screen static here, but as you can see, they actually have 89 cryptocurrencies, being the largest collection of any of the sites that we've looked at in this video. So as you can see, they range from, your traditional coins all the way through meme coins, coins that were, really popular a few years ago, and then, kind of coming back to some of the more popular coins today. They kind of cover all of the bases in terms of cryptocurrencies that you can claim. Now, if anybody ever asks me my personal opinion on the best site to use for just the most broad amount of cryptocurrency you can claim, it's going to be this one. I have yet to find another all-in-one website, whether it be an auto faucet or a traditional faucet, where you can create one account and claim almost 90 different cryptocurrencies. So that is a huge plus for this one, especially if you're looking to just get started and want to take it easy, keep the sites to a minimum. Of course, I recommend all of the sites, but of course, this one has the best selection. In addition to what I mentioned, they do also have a few other ways to earn cryptocurrency, such as staking, where you can stake different types of crypto, including their own coin. I have a few videos here on the channel about this. I've personally participated in a lot of these, but at this time would not recommend it. I do like to mention it though. And then they also do have contests for, different things that you do on the website. The more you use the website, you have a chance to actually win different Dutchy prizes. So that's, again, on top of the leveling system, actually getting paid in Dutchy, and then all of the crypto, you may actually get additional boosts here. So like if you're using the offer wall, you can get up to 250 space token, which is their own token, and a 2.5 million Dutchy reward. So it's cool to see that they have these different programs that you can participate in, all within just one website here. So with that being said, again, all of the links are down in the description below. I highly recommend checking all of these sites out. Again, they are completely free to get started and earn these cryptos. Right now could be the best time to start collecting cryptocurrency as we move into what is expected to be a very strong bull run here in 2025. The more crypto you have now, the better it will work out for you in the end, especially if you didn't have to invest any of your hard-earned money into it. So with that being said, if you liked this video, feel free to leave a like down below, and if you didn't, leave a dislike. Let me know why you didn't like it. And if you have any questions or comments about these sites, or you have faucets that you personally use and would like to see featured, make sure to leave a comment down below. And if you haven't already, please consider liking and subscribing to Bitcoin Tips to stay up to date on all things crypto. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.